whispers in my ear.
All right, that sounds like
I hope you're married,
doing the intro here
girl.
already.
You said what?
We're doing the intro here already. I love it.
Look, man, when you got other things to get done, right, you want to get straight to it. Because I've learned a couple lessons where when I take my time, guess what? It probably never gets done anyway. Like, it never got done. So now I'm in the mindset where I'm like, no, I've learned from that. I'm ready to work. When it's time to work, I'm getting to work. I'm getting to work, baby. I'm sorry, I'm coming in hot already. But listen, this is just what's been on my mind. When it's time to work, you gotta work. Give it your all. But when it's time to have fun and enjoy, give it your all in that too. And I've learned that you can't mix the both. You can't mix both of them at the same time. You know what I mean? When I'm at work, I mean, I do have fun at work or something. Damn it, bad example, Nate. Bad example. But I get the work done though in order to have fun. You know what I mean? At work. I guess work shouldn't be a workplace.
Well, yeah, it should feel fun.
It should feel fun though, right? I guess I'm not tripping.
Ultimately, it's not. It's if you enjoy the place where you work, you're gonna work better.
Yeah,
because you're in a place that you enjoy being, so you're gonna find a way to make it better. Right? But if you don't enjoy being there, you're not going to go out of your way for whatever, because it's not fulfilling you. Yeah. So it comes down to that, right? It's recognizing that stuff, and once you recognize that stuff, you have decisions to make.
Yeah. So, with that being said, welcome back to the You Experience podcast. I'm sorry, I had to come in a little. I mean, I had to make sure y'all was blocking. You know, I didn't catch you with a left hook. I gotta make sure y'all on guard. Okay. So I came in a little hot. You know, just to wake the folks up at home a little bit. I'm ready. I'm firing. I need you firing on all cylinders too. You know, but all right. Welcome to the Experience podcast. You know, your host Nate. And Vic, baby. What episode is this now? Like 7?
Yes.
7, huh?
7 was last week, wasn't it? This week is 8.
8 already?
8.
6, 7, or 8. One of those.
We should know this, shouldn't we?
I mean, I'm just having too much fun with it. I'm not, you know what I mean?
Who's counting?
Who's counting?
But
nonetheless,
it's also got a special significance.
Why is that? 2 months?
Because wouldn't today have been the 8th year that?
You're so that was a great, and it's also 8 is also an infinity sign. So all right. I guess we're gonna get into that.
And maybe there's a new discovery.
We're gonna get into that story now.
Maybe.
I think we do. All right. How do I even like? Okay, so for what he means by 8 years is, for 8 years now I've been.
And granted, I'm gonna interrupt it a little bit.
Go ahead.
That same story, it was just as hot as it is today.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's incredibly telling.
So, what he means by 8 years is, for 8 years I've been going to. I'm a huge fan of like Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. I'm just a huge fan of it. Yeah. You know, although he sees.
It's crazy to me.
It's bad. I have so much. It's fun. I know you're kind of kidding and joking on that, but like. You just don't know how that can.
I'm not joking. It's just.
It's really evil to you.
No, it's just, why indulge yourself in those energies that you don't need to be bathing?
Because I create the energy.
Okay.
I don't let that energy like defeat me. I don't let it take over on me. I don't let it I don't fall victim to that energy. I'm.
But the thought of it plants the seed.
You gotta be
maybe not today, but maybe the next time.
You gotta have some strong soil. You just gotta have some strong soil.
You do. You're right.
You gotta have strong soil. That's it. But for 8 years I went to Horror Nights opening day. Like opening day, I was I wanted to be the first one in line. I always paid extra so I don't make line in the mazes. So I'm a huge fan. Obviously, I'm a very huge fan. And this year, since I have said it's been like a transitional year for me, it's been a lot of changes have been going on for me. This year was the year that I did not go to opening day. I didn't go to opening night, and for multiple reasons. But one of the reasons is like, dude, I was just so busy. Like I was so productive. Not busy. I've just been very productive, and it's like a bittersweet to know that I haven't gone. I'm not going to that. Like it's a bittersweet, I guess, because that was like an old version of me. Like I'm a new person now. Like it's a lot of different changes, and for the better. You know, because I've done a few things. I've changed because I've done a few things where I've taken an L. You know, I've took a few losses, but they're not really losses. They're
because those are the losses that have taught you something.
They've turned into a lesson, right? Mm-hmm. They say you took an L. You know, that's what these kids say nowadays. No, I'm kidding. I'm over here acting like I'm but you know, he said like
got 3 little hairs on your chinny chin.
They say, like you took an L, this, that. Well, it's like, what perspective lens are you using? Are you using a loser side of it, or are you using a lesson? Like, what did I learn from this?
So either way, you're getting an L.
Either way, you're getting.
One is losing, and the other one's learning. Choose your L.
Choose your L.
Which one is going to give you the most power, the most uplift, the most energy?
It's a two-way street, and you're the driver. So choose the path that you could choose, whichever path you want. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You can decide whether it's a lesson or it's a loss for you, but you're the driver. You decide. But yeah, that's kind of the whole gist of it. Bittersweet again, you know. But I'm still
take a lesson. Just leave it like that.
I'm still gonna go. But okay, there is a story that I also have shared before. It's very like deep and personal to me, at least. It's a story I've shared in the vault, but not live. So here goes. Here's the first. Here it is live to the world. The whole world's gonna know this story.
Sure you want to do this?
I'm ready for it. Oh. I'm ready for it. It's but before that, maybe
Oh yes. Pardon me. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear wife.
I am getting a little thirsty up in here because this is about to be a good story.
This is about to be a really
Sit back, relax. You know.
Don't you touch that dial.
Don't you dare touch that dial now. Ooh-wee. Yes.
All right. Because then you say that I'm the one that...
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Good water right there. All right. This was about...
Great taste.
This was 2023 that this took place. There's a story where I'm going to Horror Nights opening day. And I'm excited. I was at a very different mindset at that time. I was a very different mind place.
Tell us what kind of.
I was in a different state of mind.
Why do you say you were in a different mindset?
Because like I'm not thinking the way I'm thinking now. I was living check to check. Mm-hmm. I was trying to prove that I had money when I didn't. Mm-hmm. You know, like by purchasing that car that I had at that time. Mm-hmm. You know, just thinking I had it all when I didn't. You know, trying to prove something trying to prove like who I am. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to.
You were.
Yeah, like I was just trying to prove that I was. Yeah. Like I was trying to prove that
you mattered.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to prove that I was like, yeah, like I got it. I'm cool. I'm this. I'm that. Mm-hmm. So that's where I was at mentally. So you know, Horror Nights comes around, and you know, I'm with a friend of mine. And we're having a couple drinks to start off. We're like, oh yeah, let's, you know, keep in mind I drove, and like let's have a couple drinks, take a couple buzz balls. We had like 3 of them or something like that. That's
such a creative tactic, right? The buzz ball thing is such a creative tactic because it's easy to remember. It's easy to catch.
Yeah, it's like buzz ball. It's easy and it's small. It's compact and like it's quick. It's
so that's why it's so successful.
We had like 3 or 4, like 3 of them at least. And this was the thing doesn't open till 7. This probably had to be maybe 4:35ish. We're already drinking. We pull up to the parking lot, Universal, and we stop by. We stop inside. There's a Starbucks there, and we had like cups, and we just poured the buzz balls in it, so we're not sipping out of a buzz. Okay. So you know what I mean. So we're sipping that, and it's like a whole venti basically. It's a venti buzz ball. Wow. It's a venti buzz ball. So we're drinking that. Boom, we slam it. We're cool. So I don't know if I'm feeling it at this point. I think maybe, but I wasn't nowhere near where I got to. So we get to we go through security. We're waiting in line. It's also like fairly hot, and boom.
Fairly hot, or like how it is right now hot.
Maybe.
Put us in that. Was it not warm? Was it toasty, or was it that oven is baking?
It was pretty warm / toasty.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had a black like sweater like vest on. I had wings on it in the back, but like it was a cool design.
Of course.
Like it didn't actually have wings, but like in the back it was like a outline of wings.
Okay. I was thinking like fairy wings. I don't know why I was thinking about that.
I knew you were thinking that. I knew you were thinking that. But so because I remember the reason I bring that up, not because like the side or like what it was, it's just because it was black and it was like a heavy material. And like I wasn't dying like, oh, I need to take this off, but it was hot.
Yeah.
So event starts at 7. We get there like around 4:35. And then I think there's early entry. I think it's like 5:15 or 6, one of those, maybe like an hour ahead. So we get to go in. And obviously we can't do anything just yet. We're just like walking around vibing. And of course, there's a couple bars that are open. And then we look, hey, let's start off with a drink. So we get a Cutwater. The Cutwater, the mango one. Dude, I can't. If you open a bottle of that or a can of that and I smell it, I will throw. Like I can't drink that ever again. Like I can't. My body doesn't let me. So dude, literally, it's kind of crazy. I'm like,
I said never, ever in my life again.
Never in my life.
This shall ever happen to me.
Never. Yeah. So we start drinking a Cutwater. We drink one. And we drink it. We're walking around talking. And then, one leads to another. And then another. And then we get so the park opens. So I probably have about two in me by 7. So two Cutwaters and like 2-3 Buzzballs in me already by 7. Freaking thing just started. I'm already 5 drinks in. 5, 6, 4 drinks, 4, 5, 6 drinks, you know what I mean? So we remember when we went and we walked and then you had to go down escalators? Okay, so as we were walking, the escalators.
The escalators. Really incline one.
Yes.
Toss you out.
Yeah, because you know how when we went, you know how when we went, you know how when we went, the mazes were downstairs. Like some mazes were downstairs. To get to mazes, you got to go down the escalators. So, yes, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so as we're going, there's a bar in the middle, right? There's another bar. He's like, let's get another drink, I didn't mean to say he said that. I'm just saying like we got another drink because I don't want to like mix the story up a little bit either.
We decided
to get another drink, and we get like a tequila drink, So we're mixing now at this point. Ooh. So we get it's pretty big tequila and it has like salt around, like black salt around it, and we're drinking it. I didn't dude, it was a strong ass drink. It was pretty strong. I was like, every sip was just.
Pure fire.
So we end up downing that, so that's gone. So that's gone. And
that rejection is probably your body already telling you, yeah, I don't want that. Don't give me none of that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was just in a different headspace where I'm just like, dude, I wanna be cool and have fun, like the wrong type of fun, the bad type of fun, because I have fun now and it's a way different type of fun now, but we'll get to that later. So we're going down the escalators. Yep, we're going down the escalators to go to the mazes, and I have video footage of like me just talking, like I'm recording inside the maze and I'm just talking and I'm just saying nonsense. Dude, I was just like laughing nonsense. It's like very it's very like embarrassing. Like if I can't show
watching your own videos.
Yeah, super embarrassing. Watching myself, just like ugh. So we're getting on we get on a couple mazes. So after we finish like 2 or 3 downstairs, we go to the bar again and we get another Cutwater. So that's another Cutwater in. So I'm drinking up, and I'm trying to remember here what we're drinking. I don't know if we go back upstairs and then come back down, or I think we go upstairs again, get on a couple mazes up there, and then we come back down For some reason for some reason we go back down and we get another drink, another Cutwater. And
so you're like 9 in at this point, not like 10 in?
Like 7, 8, 9 drinks in, maybe.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's because, like, I don't want to, like, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to be accurate here. So it's in between, like, 7 to 9 drinks in. And as soon as we got that last drink, we're, like, in a maze. And we're about to go in a maze. And one of the last few things I remember is, like, talking to this like, couple that was, like, so it was, like, 2 girls and 1 guy. And I just remember talking to them, and, like, it was just, like, a crazy conversation we were having. Like, dude, I was 2023. I was 21. I was just barely 21. And like, just the age difference that they were, and, like, the way we were just, like, having a conversation. Dude, it's crazy, man. Like, it's crazy. So that's that. And I remember just speaking to her and to them. And then we end up leaving. And then I remember, the last thing I remember is, like, yo, like, I need the restroom. Or I need some water or something, right? And I'm walking down where, like, Jurassic Park is at. Like, down there. Remember the Jurassic is at? Yeah. The water. I just remember that was the last thing I saw before
everything went dark.
Before the next thing I saw was dee, and I'm where am I? Am I dead? No. Nah, I didn't react that way, but I'm like this. And I wake up and I see bright, just like this, the lights facing down on me, and my mom standing right here with a little cup of orange juice. And I'm like, what? And she's just, like, looking at me with this face of, like, it was pain and anger, but also happy that I'm alive, all in one.
And, like, love, because if not, she should have beat the crap out of you.
She could have killed me that night. And she's just looking at me, and I'm like, what the heck? And then one of the nurses or paramedics, like, one of the nurse comes in, because I guess my mom or someone just come in, and they told them that I was awake. And fuck, that must be scary. Oh, that must be scary, like, seeing someone you love, like.
That's what you have to understand. The mother, the love that mother feels for the child is amazing. Yeah. That's why I say the closest thing to feel God's true pain when they crucified his son would be what a mother would feel if she lost her son. Yeah. Or as she sacrificed her son.
Oh, man, that pain must be.
Oh, it's a terrible pain.
So, like, imagine her just sitting there, like, watching me, like, what if he never wakes up? Yeah. Like, what if I was put in a coma? Like, some people never wake up from a coma. But, you know, feel a little different out here. I was supposed to wake up. That's, okay, I'm kidding. Going back to the story. She's looking at me, and the nurse comes in, and he's like, do you know where you are? And I'm like, Universal? I thought I was, like, at some at the hospital, like a clinic in Universal. I'm like, no, you're in Burbank Hospital. What?
You're in China. No, what would have happened if you just ended up in Russia somewhere? In the Himalayan mountains.
Just no, dude. And they go, like, yeah, you're in the Burbank area. In my head, I'm like, how did I get here? Yeah. Like, I don't remember speaking to no paramedic, getting in an ambulance, sirens, none of that. I don't remember. Out cold.
Like a light.
Out like a light. Like Mike Tyson just gave me left hook. For all I know, Mike Tyson could have been there. I bumped into him because I was so drunk. Yep. And he turns around, boom, lights out. But I remember waking up and
we gotta have Mike Tyson.
Yeah, we
defend himself.
I'd love to have Mike Tyson on.
That'd be great.
Interesting dude. So I remember leaving the hospital and my mom is just crying, and, like, I'm in the back. My stepdad's driving, because we couldn't tell my dad this, because like, he would have. I don't know how my dad would react, but to this day I haven't told him the story.
You haven't told your dad what happened? Oh shit.
I haven't never told him what happened.
But here he's letting you experience, listen to the story. That's how personal he takes you guys. I mean, that's amazing.
This is how personal this is to me. That's why I'm tearing up here, and, like, I don't. This is my space. Like, this is who I am. And I remember driving, like I was in the back seat, laying down. I had like a barf bag next to me. I had like some patch on my arm, a Band-Aid, and I remember going to bed. My mom's just like, just go to sleep. We'll talk tomorrow or something.
And how did that feel to you?
I felt like I disappointed her for sure. Disappointment, failure. I felt like a failure. Felt like a huge, huge, huge failure. And I woke up, had the barf bag right here. I looked like a mess. Thankfully though, I mean, I ended up, you know, I left with my phone, my wallet, my keys, and like I came back home with my phone, my wallet, and my keys, and it's just like it was all.
So you trained your subconscious mind to know how to react.
Yeah, basically.
That's interesting. It's like all I need is my phone, wallet, keys, and then you just.
Everything gets simple. Phone, wallet, keys. Phone, wallet, keys. That's it. Lights out. And I remember waking up, having a bowl of cereal. My mom just like pulls up, and then we just start talking a little bit, and she's looking at me like. She starts laughing.
She didn't give you one of those?
Nah.
Wow, your mom loves you.
She gave me. No, she loves me so much. Yeah. She loves me very much, and I love her too. She like looked at me.
It's true. He tells me all the time.
She looked at me. She kind of gives me that giggle a little bit, like. Oh, like
yeah, she wants to choke you. She wants to choke you to death.
Yeah. But you know, I gave her a hug. Told her I loved her. I'm sorry. And ever since then, my life kind of also changed a lot that day.
Would you say that was kind of the turning point?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe the proverbial rock bottom that they say.
Yeah, that was that rock bottom that I hit. That was that rock bottom. And the only way out is up. Yeah. That's it. And because the reason that this story is very powerful is because it showed me.
I like that. The only way out
is up. The only way out is up. You hit rock bottom. The only way out is up.
Well, maybe you're bringing that heat. That's why it's getting a little hotter.
Come on, man.
That's probably what it is.
You know, that's what I do.
Okay. All right.
And so for me, that was just I failed myself. I felt like a failure. I felt like I had nothing going on in my life.
What did you compare that to though? Like your potential, or like who you are, your spirit? Like how did you know that you had failed yourself?
My spirit, my potential, who I am. I know who I am deep down. I know that. I know that's not me. And I just felt like I failed myself. You know, major failure. Failure. I was just a failure at that point. And that's really what I took from it. It wasn't a loss. It might have been a loss at that moment. But now that I look back at it today, it was a lesson. It was a major lesson that I had to learn, that I had to grow from at a very early age of my life. You know, very early, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, forever grateful that it happens to me. And again, every time.
So you're saying that you're grateful for that tough experience that you had to.
I'm grateful for the lessons that are given to me. I'm grateful for them. You know, I think God doesn't give you challenges or visions that you can't accomplish. You know, for me, He's just like giving me those challenges.
That would be torture.
Yeah, and then that would be torture. And you know, from then I just, you have to learn that a loss is not a loss, it's a lesson. Even when it feels like it could be the worst loss ever. The worst loss ever. You lose a loved one, you lose a pet, you lose something, or you lose your job, you get whatever the case is. It's like you just take a moment to, if you're able to think about that, that should be more than enough. Because that means you're alive. You're not dead, you're not getting buried. You are alive. You right now at this current moment are alive, is alive. You are breathing. And if you learn to take every of those moments as like, man, like, you know what though, this person or this animal or this pet made me know what love is, you know, or like you gotta be grateful for it happened, you know, be happy that it happened. It's a lesson. It's what did you learn from it? Because at the end of the day, my personality is, or my type of person, like who I am is, I'm a lifelong learner. I have fully committed to that idea when I first heard it. I'm like, oh, I'm a lifelong learner.
That sounds like something positive. That sounds like something good. Something that's gonna compound on itself to make.
And in order to learn, you must fail.
That's where life teaches you.
I had to drop the mic on that one. I had to spin her out that way, you know. Oh man, I just failure is beautiful. But go ahead.
Because if you take it as a learning experience, failure is going to teach you. Okay, here's where you went wrong. Next time, don't do those things. Next time, take it and approach it this way. So you have to swing at bat. It's like a game. That's why they say life is like a game. That's why business is like a game, because you're literally playing a game of going back and forth. Sometimes you're gonna hit a hole in one. Sometimes you're not.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, look at you using the golf language.
Come on, yeah.
My bad, baby boy. My bad.
I'm picking up.
Okay.
I like it because of the green stuff.
Nah, I mean, I knew you would. That's why I took you there. You know, I'm like, I need him to see why I enjoy being there, and like, it was just calm. It was peaceful.
You know what? That would be cool if you could just say, "Hey, Tiger, I want to just watch you play." Just that's it.
Enjoy the sport for the sport. Like, I want to go see the best play so bad just because I love this sport so much. Like, I want to
dedication that it takes to be the best.
Shout out Carlos Alcaraz. He won. You know how yesterday was Sabalenka and Anisimova? Today was the men. It was Alcaraz versus Sinner, and Alcaraz won.
Nice.
Okay. So shout out to them. Speaking of just sports, because again, I was watching it and like they just give out the best
tennis. Right?
Yes, tennis. They just give out good tennis. And look, the loser, it's like, okay, you learned something from this match.
Right.
How can I be better for the next match? And that's how you just got to see it.
Right.
You got to see every L as not a loss, but a lesson. Right?
That's why you got to practice very, very hard so that when you are in the game, you're ready for the game and you know you're giving it your all and your best.
There you go. You need all of those components. You need to fail. You need to learn how to lose. So therefore you can have that, okay, I need to work on this. So now you work on it hard, give it your all. So when it comes, it's an equation. It's like this plus this equals this. You know what I mean?
Math, it never lies.
It never lies, huh? You know, that's something I noticed. I'm not taking the math class this semester. But the moment it comes, I think I'm excited for it. I was kind of...
Are you a little scared of it?
Just a little bit, a little intimidated. Little bit,
so
just
you stepped
slightly.
up to the door and you said, "What's up, punk?" And you said, "No, I'm going that way."
I went to a, "Hi, sweetie, want to come in?"
Exactly.
So, you know, that whole Horror Night story, going just back to that real quick, that whole story for me was just, I now see it as a lesson, a major lesson. At the time, I saw it as I was a failure, the biggest mistake ever, lost. Dude, I was very, very down on me, you know, like, man, like I made a mistake. Like I knew I made a mistake too.
And,
you know?
And you can see the shift of you, because from the outward experience, the way you were looking outside, you were changing things a lot. Right, you went from one haircut to a different haircut to a different haircut, all within a short period of time, to like changing your facial hair and stuff. So it was all kind of happening inwardly, but also outwardly. Were you aware that was happening to you outwardly?
Outwardly,
because you were always lost in your thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, outwardly, I want to say I kind of did it. I don't know if intentional was the word. It's like if I knew, I was just hoping like maybe a new look would bring a different sort of demeanor to me, like another feel to me.
You were looking for yourself.
Yeah. I was looking for myself. Yeah. So now I think I've kind of found the place where I need to be at right now with again, like the face. I mean, the hair, everything. Like you said, it's important. Like you can tell a lot, but not a lot.
What do you feel the most comfortable? Like, what do you idealize yourself to be?
Yeah.
It's okay to idealize yourself to be a certain way.
And again, that story, that loss, that lesson that I learned, like where I'm at today. Like, dude, I'm so proud of myself. You know, proud of you, Nate. If I was writing back to the old Nate, I'd just be like, follow your heart. Like, you know, be true to yourself. Follow your heart, man. Super proud of you, Nate. Super proud of myself. You know. But that was a crazy ass night. I mean,
I think this is the only time that I've ever received a call from your mom.
Yeah. Damn, my mom called you, huh? Yeah.
So that's right. That's the day I think to me was like, what's going on with this kid, man? Like, why is there so many things happening to him? And then when because then also happened to be when you thought you were Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond.
Man, y'all want to get deep, man? My life has been a roller coaster, yo. My life has been all types of ups and downs and massive drops and massive, just.
It's interesting.
It's been all over and fast too. At age 23, I've gone through I'd say a good amount of. I've done jury duty. I've been in car accidents. I've freaking woke up in hospitals. You name it. You know what I mean? I've done a good amount of learning and living and experiencing a little bit. Like you said, I thought I was Buzz Lightyear myself. I almost took off. First of all, I just got in a car accident.
Yes.
I just got into a car accident that so that SI that I had
before that, right? Before the SI,
I had my tire blew up on the freeway.
Yeah.
So
that started it.
Okay, a lot. I don't know what started it, but there was a lot of something trying to attack me or something. Now I'm looking back at it. My tire blew up on the freeway on my SI, and this was already getting closer to like 2024, 2020, like end of 2023 maybe, like end of 2023.
But the story is between 23 and 25.
Yeah, like end of 2023. It's where I kind of, so that happened, right? That my freaking car tire blows up, and this is gonna tie really well to the whole my car tire blows up on the freeway because I'm driving,
Yeah, all of you guys thought you guys were Fast and Furious up there.
And then I just remember like feeling a bump or something. I hit a bump, I think. Mm-hmm. And I just remember hearing, and I'm like, was that like what? Like it was a sound that I'm like, is that me? Like what was that sound? That was kind of weird. Next thing you know, my car, I'm driving and out of nowhere my car starts going like, and I'm like, what the? So I lower my windows. And I try to slow down a little bit, and all I hear is, and I'm like, and then of course, once I realize that it's a pop tire, like the freaking car wants to tell me, oh, there's a pop tire. Tell me as soon as it turn the light on, as soon as it freaking happens. And I remember getting off the freeway. I was scared, dude. I get off the freeway. I like pull up at a gas station, and I look at the tire. Ripped up like Lightning McQueen, like that last lap where his tires blow up and he's just on freaking rims jumping trying to get to the finish line. Dude, that's how my car was basically. And I was like, yo, this could have ended bad. One little I would have been upside down, like, where am I? And of course, again, dude, my mom, shout out my mom, I called her, she's one of the first persons I called, and I said, Mom, my tire popped and I'm here. What the heck are you doing out there so late? This and that. I'm sorry. Like, I'll be there right now. She's upset.
Where were you at?
I was by, like, Corona area.
Oh.
I was, like, heading out there. And I call her and she shows up and, like,
Wait, was it late at night?
Yeah, it's like 11. Like 10, 11. Or, like...
On a work day?
Maybe, might have been, maybe a weekend, but it might have been a work, maybe a Sunday, might have been a Sunday, and like so once that happened, I told my mom, like, Mom, like, I'm done with this car, like that car.
You got super impatient for that car real quick.
Like, I'm done with that car.
Because you went from that car to new car in a week.
I want it, I'm gonna go get it. And I made it happen, and I got a Toyota.
You had an orange one, was it? With the SI?
It was the blue. It was like blue. The wolf bluish one, remember?
No, I actually don't remember the actual car, but I do remember you having the car. You and Jeff always in your...
Nice car, though. It was a nice car. It was fun. So I told my mom, like, I'm done with this car. And she's like, all right, let's go see what we can do. And took it to Toyota, got a Camry. Nice Camry, like brand new. I never had a brand new car like that. SI was used, but the Camry was brand new. 13 miles on it. I was like, all right. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't want it, but I knew it was what I needed.
Yeah, you were too satisfied with that decision. For a little bit, you had to justify it to yourself.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah. So I get the car, and I get the car. I'm riding around in my 6'4", you know. And what happens? I drop like chicken nuggets or something.
So you had gone. You called me, and you had gone to play ball. And then you were telling me how, man, we were just trying to have a good game and this and that, and then the other group, they started like trying to argue with you guys and trying to fight. And
I almost got into a fight. Yeah. So he did swing at me. Yeah, he swung and clipped me. Yeah. And I said, oh God, I'm about to fight right now. Like, I was kind of like, all right, what's up then? What you want to do? And then he was like, no, he was with it. And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, dude, and he was massive. He was so massive. But I thought, it was 2-on-1.
Yeah. But, you look at his...
No, it was only, for all of those that say, no, you got to do 1-on-1 square. Dude, he was a beast.
He was Mike Tyson. That's Mike Tyson in front of you.
He was a beast. And so that happened, right? That happened, and then after that, what was it? The chicken nuggets or was it Rocket Man?
So after that, why I gotta tell you your story?
It's because I forget the order. I forget the order. Because you know it really well too, though.
It's been interesting to me.
Yeah.
The timeline of things, right? Then after that, you go home and you're excited about these chicken nuggets that he's about to have. After that situation just happened, he's like, I'm about to enjoy some chicken nuggets. And you had like the last few dollars that you had.
Yeah.
You had the last few dollars that you had. And you're like, I can afford to get this and this for my brother. You always think about your brother.
I do.
Always. It's like, I'm gonna get something for my brother. Yeah. That's one thing that I've always impressed me about you and amazed me, and I really love it that you love your brother a lot.
Man, he's like my son. He's like I see him as my own.
So.
You going about the chicken nuggets and I buy him.
And then you
my last $.
I think it was a cheeseburger.
Yeah, it might have been a cheeseburger. No pickles, no mustard.
Right. You knew everything. I was like, damn, I'm messing up as a brother. I need to know my brother's order.
No, you're great.
Like
you're
that.
a great brother.
Thank you. And then after that, you get home and you open it, and boom, comes out everything. The chicken nuggets that he wanted to eat were all on the floor.
All on the floor, man. And
all the fries, everything, right?
I was like, no, I don't eat fries. But I was like,
okay. I didn't let you lie. I didn't let myself lie.
I was like, oh, no. And then I was like, oh my, there goes that, you know? So that happens. And then I go to work and we have a gate that opens.
But before that, I think what happened was that you showed off your car. You brought your car and you're like, oh, Mr. Vic, look at what I got. And you got like a Camry.
Oh yeah.
And you showed it to me, and I was like, oh, Nate, you're all grown up. I'm gonna have to call you Uncle Nate.
Yeah, because it was just like a.
It was like a grown man.
Yeah, it's just like a
40-year-old man's car, And here's Nathan, 22 at the time. Maybe?
Yeah, 22.
22.
And I'm driving that.
I was like, he's a responsible dad.
Yeah. No, but
that's what you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because that's what it felt like to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was no style.
And that's a big change from the SI and the
Camry.
And the Camry. So, I was joking with you about that.
Yeah,
it was all fun and giggles about it.
I remember that. Yeah.
Fun and giggles about that. And then I think the next day, the whole
Yeah. I'm ready to pull up to work, excited. I got a new car, sure, I'm happy with, yeah. And there's a button that you gotta push to open the gate so you can go in. So I'm pushing the button.
Oh, you don't know. This is the first time I see your car, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I swear I thought I showed you before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed you once before. Yeah. Because I left it on P1.
Yeah, that's the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next day comes around, or a few days, or whatever day comes around, like the next day or like the next 2 days, and there's a gate that we gotta push to open, or there's a button that we gotta push to open the gate to go into the property. Mm. And there I am riding the 6'4", and I go, Nathan, because they gotta ask for the name. All right, I just remember seeing the gate go up a little bit, and then next thing you know, I'm like, wait, when did my car turn into a lowrider?
When did it become a rocket?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? I said the gate, not me. And I remember and then I'm like, no.
He's like, wait, I bought a Toyota, not a Tesla.
And I'm going, and then it just. I'm like, I hope nobody saw that. Nothing.
That was my actual reaction. Not the one that you got to see, but this was my actual reaction. Inside of me when it happened. I'm sorry. But oh my god,
that's cool.
I had to play it.
Hey, you did good then. You did real good.
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do, is laugh at you in your face. But I knew you were going through something, so I didn't do it. But now I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. I wonder how I would have reacted if you would have laughed. I probably would have laughed too. I'm very.
We did about it after.
Yeah.
We started making jokes.
So.
Called you the Rocket Man.
Yeah. Okay. So look, Rocket Elton John over here. Elton Nate.
Yeah, I was listening to Elton John a lot during that time.
Ever since then, I started listening to him a little bit. Like, I'm a Rocket Man. And then so that's not the only. Song. That's not that. It gets better. So I'm there and I'm like, secure. So apparently security's watching you. Yeah. Security's watching you because they got to see what car's coming in, and they're the ones who allow access to the gate. And they're like, "Yo, are you okay?" I'm like, "Damn, they saw that." And or something. And then I remember trying not to make a big fuss about it, I think. And next thing you know, I get Melissa tells me, "Nate, they're calling you."
You just walked right through.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What's wrong with this guy?"
Yeah. I was like, "Oh my god."
You were over it already.
And I was done. done. It's early shift too. Early shift.
It was like 10ish, bro. Right?
And 9 maybe.
Yeah.
And 9:10. Nate, they're calling from security. Your license plate's on the gate.
Yeah.
Oh my! And I go down. Sure enough, the license plate's just right there because they ripped from the car and just. And that's what picked up. That's what picked me up.
You don't want to talk about why the call was important? No. Okay. We can.
Yeah. No. That's for another day. For another day. But it was just embarrassing.
It makes it even more funny because it was embarrassing.
It was more funny because it was embarrassing. It was
very embarrassing.
It was a beautiful lady. It was a beautiful lady, Saida, who
you went from no to like here.
No, because
here's your social security.
No. It's just now I'm like now you're making me think like man like who cares? I don't like not who cares, but like I'm. The reason was because a beautiful woman called that. Like she called that in. She was like Nate, your license plate. I'm like, not only did she see that, like it's so embarrassing. I'm just going to license plate. I remember going and I see it and I'm like, if there's footage of that, you're gonna see me go stare at the license plate for like 2 seconds and just and I pick it up and I just walk my sad ass back to the car.
Oh, that's crazy.
Throw that thing in. So I start stressing about that, right?
So now I'm like, to the point to where you called me in.
Yeah. So I start stressing about that. And
this is where I was acting as his psychiatrist, but you know, at this point in time, you gotta put some money over here. But no, at this point in time, you come to me.
Come to you, whatever. I'm telling you, I'm like, dude, like, now I gotta go I just got the car, I gotta go fix it. It's probably gonna cost me that much. I was like stressing out bad. So eventually, one morning I go and take it to the shop and I'm like...
you show me what it is and I tell you it's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm like...
It's not that bad. But he still didn't listen to it. He thought it was the worst thing.
Yeah, I thought it was the worst thing that happened and then boom. I go to the dealer and they're like, all right. And then...
next morning.
Yeah, the next morning I go and they're like, all right. Boom. And I'm like, all right, cool. And they fixed it and I'm like, how much? You're good to go. I'm like, free. Nobody loves nothing more than free. Nobody loves nothing more than something that's free. And it's not being cheap because like shit. If it
they want to give it to you.
They want to give it to you. They gonna give it to you. Also, I did curse. That's crazy. I apologize. I try to be clean over here. I try.
As long as you're trying.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So I get it fixed and I call you.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, dude, it wasn't that bad, man. Like I was happy. I was like, yeah, let's go. Like, I'm good again. I'm good. Yeah. I'm back on my feet. So I park my car, and I'm on the phone with you.
With me.
I'm on the phone with you, and I have my feet, or like I'm like chilling because I have.
As we're talking about this, I don't know what we talked about in between. Oh, we were talking about, hey, you see, sometimes toughest moments are gonna build you. They're gonna make you stronger.
Those losses,
and those losses, those defeats that you think you have, perceived at this moment in time to be defeats, are actually going to be the things that sow the seeds for your new great experience.
And so that's the kind of top. That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I parked my car right in front of the house, right where the parking lot's at, like where you can park. And I'm chilling there for like 5 minutes because I'm on the phone with you. I just didn't have the urge to just get up, go in the house and be on the phone. I just wanted to chill and finish the conversation in my car. And I turn the car off, everything. I'm talking to you, and I'm a couple minutes go by, and for some reason I look to like my rear view mirror, the left, and I see like a black car. And it's kind of like coming towards me a little bit, like at a high speed. I'm like, is he gonna move?
And you're like, no.
Is he gonna move? Like, no way, this is happening. And I remember, I remember my eyelids, like it felt like a black curtain just went over me, like this, like some black liquid eyelid, like just felt weird. And I wake up.
Your body going into shock.
Yeah, and I was like. I'm like, ah. I remember I was like, I just got into an accident. And you didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything. And
they could have shot a freaking shotgun at me, and
which is weird because there's been other times where I hear like the lightest in sounds, but this I didn't pick up.
Dude, and it was. And I'm like, you didn't hear that?
Well, I think it sounded like you dropped your phone.
That's crazy.
And I was like, and when you said you've been hit. I said, "Are you driving?" Like, no, because I thought you had told me you had parked right there by the house. You're like, I thought you were parked.
Yeah.
And you're like, I was.
Yeah.
I was like, no way.
Yeah, and I was like, what? I'm like, Big, let me call you back, because I gotta get this guy's info and whatever. How did that? I don't know your side of that story. Like when I hung up, what did you do anything? Did you think about anything?
I mean,
like was it kind of like what the heck, and then you just kind of went on?
Well, it's because to me I was connecting it in reverse as it was going forward. I was connecting it both ways, so I got to see kind of the intensity of each one of those events.
Started off with a freaking chicken nuggies to a fight to.
It started with the fight potential,
the nuggies,
then the nuggies,
and then the nuggies, and then the Rocket Man over here, and then I got into a freaking car accident,
and then
total
without you even being at fault. And mind you, his car was 7 days, 4 days,
4 or 5 days.
It was like just barely out the dealership.
4 or 5 days old.
4 or 5 days old. He's parked on that street, right? And we're talking about how. You see how learning experiences are going to teach you. Some are going to be really tough, and you're not going to know what to do because you were stressing about things a lot before. You were stressing a lot about a lot of things, right? I think this is before you had a plan. I think this is before like you and your cousin became where you began to pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah. Because I wasn't really talking to
them. Yeah. So it all kind of it latched on at the right time.
Yeah. And
so that's what happened when you called me and you told me you've been hit. I couldn't believe it. I walked back up and because I was on P1, and I walked up to the thing and I was like, I think Nathan just got in another car accident.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I'm talking to the guy, and dude, I'm just so, I just wanted to make sure he was good. Like that's just how the type of person I am. Like I can care less about at the end of the day, I did care less about the vehicle. Like once it happened, like as soon as I got to talk to the person who hit me, I made sure like he was good. I even offered him water because I was like, right on, like you want water or something? Because I get it, like things happen, man. Like that's life, and I'm not gonna. Like how are you gonna see me? Like you made an accident, you made a mistake, sure, and if I like just beat it and tell you you're a terrible, worst person ever, like how are you ever gonna like grow and like be that kind of change? And for me, I was like, obviously I was just like I just hope you don't like run away, I guess. But I was just like, dude, like just give me the info, like give me what I need, and like everything else, like that's what insurances are for. They take care of what it needs to take care of.
Right.
But for me, like none of that mattered. What mattered to me was like, was he okay? Like, were you good? Are you okay? He asked me if I'm okay too, this and that, whatever. Next thing you know, I'm on my way to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, I see my car leaving on a tow truck, and I got the message a couple like weeks or days later. Total lost. Mm-hmm. And
car had probably less than 70 miles.
Oh, absolutely. It must have had less than 70 miles, maybe like 50s. And all that happened, right? And I think kind of just today was more of a storytelling of what the whole purpose is, and it's I've gone through so many losses, so many lessons, right? But or I've gone through so many potential losses, but I changed that narrative. I changed that script to I've gone through so many lessons in my life, right? Mm-hmm. If I were, and that's where I'm at. That's why I'm.
Why do you think that's important?
Why do I think that's important?
Why do you think it's important?
Because what's important?
Why do you think that's important to see it in that way, to filter it?
Because that's where
the only difference between those two things is the way that you were thinking about it.
The way I'm thinking about it, and if you think about it, right, bad things starts happening to you. You start to fall victim to that. You start to believe everything is bad. Then you become bad. Then you become sour, and then you're not exiting that one. That one's a tough one to escape from. Mm-hmm. And again, I also believe in like mentors, man. Like the people that were there for me, that are around me, that gave me wisdom, like also helped me. So the fact that like I'm here now at this age, like if I can help anybody, like if I can help someone see that filter, I'm good. I'm happy, because I could have saw all of those things as a loss, and like who knows where I would be at today. I'd probably be upset, angry, still doing what I was doing. Mm-hmm. But since I saw them, like it's like a lesson. Like there's a lesson in this. Mm-hmm. And how can I just be positive in this? How can I still be positive? Because that's the thing. I was very, like, after the accident, I was kind of, I think
somewhere in there you had picked up positivity.
Yeah, somewhere
overwhelming. Oh, that's where I started questioning it, because you were so positive about the previous experiences. Well, that's how we're gonna learn. It's going through this experience, and that's how the only thing we got to think about is how we come back better, which is what impressed me about you. It's like Mike Tyson hit you and you just get right back up and go for another one.
Maybe a couple hours later I woke up, but I woke up
next week, same thing.
But
that's why to me it was amazing, because it happened in such a short period of time. All of this happened in I want to say less than 2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks, yeah.
Like all of it's condensed into one little thing. So I was thinking that what is going on? What is going on here?
And for me, I think this was a non-typical pod shoot today. This was more of a story.
More of a storyline.
But the reason why I say that is because there's a lesson in that story, mm-hmm. where you gotta take that loss, that failure that you think it's a loss. Oh, I lost this. I lost this relationship with someone. I lost out on this. I missed out. I failed in this. If you can just take that sentence and just change the words around it, take away a couple words and just change a couple words. It's like, oh, I failed my exam today. I'm a failure. Instead, oh, I didn't know about this, but I learned this in that exam, because like you fail, you get the feedback. You need to get feedback. That's another important thing, right? Like you fail and then you get feedback. And I think today it was just like the moral of the story, just embrace the losses and receive them as a loss, and then just flip it into a lesson.
Yeah. To quote it like Nick Barr quoted it on his thing about the Army. He's like, you just have to embrace the suck.
Embrace the suck.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah. So it got a little personal. Y'all got to know a little bit about Nate, a little bit more about Nate this time.
So we'll then tell the story of what happens after. But I think ultimately it comes down to that. He began to look at the decisions that he was having and how they were affecting his life, and how those choices created those habits that created that lifestyle that he was living. Yeah. Right. But the thing is, the focus is that filter, because that filter is what made you decide, it's like, all these bad things, supposed bad things that happened to me, I'm going to use them as proof that I'm special, that there's something there's something there. I don't get these for fun. I'm getting these to prepare.
Yeah. Yeah, that's and like that's just who I am. That's made me who I am today, and it's made me very confident man, a very strong person. Just confident in my own skin, really.
You understand or where you're coming from. You know where your principles are at and where you stand, and you know it's good. And then
yeah, of course I'm not, man. I'm nowhere near like that perfection. I'm always got something to work on. But for the most part, it's like proud, man. Just proud of who I am, who I've become, and I'm always just working on sharpening my tools, and that's about it. But I got all my tools gathered now. It's just to sharpen them now, you know. But yeah, it's
like a wordsmith.
A
blacksmith of words.
Take every day that you see a conversation. Anything can be seen as, if something doesn't go your way, that's a potential loss, right? You're like, damn, it didn't go my way. I lost that. But if it doesn't go your way, and you just change the filter of, it didn't go my way, but what did I take away from this? What did I learn? Or how can I be better? Or just always asking other questions rather than just staying in that, damn, I lost it. Just, all right, like, how can I go about this? How can I? You gotta start thinking.
How can you get out of the puddle? You're complaining that your shoes are wet, but you're not getting out of the puddle. How can you get out of the puddle?
You know, and that's I think there was no better way to explain a loss or like a failure than these storytellers. On the next one, we'll have Vic a storytell on something. There's got to be something you can storytell where I can just sit back and relax.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I again just seek to be great. You know, find that filter of, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. What am I learning from this? How am I getting smarter? How am I getting wiser? You know, I'm not a know-it-all. No one's a know-it-all. But how can you be better? How can you be like, oh, I learned this. You're just gonna stack and stack and stack.
Your skills stack on top of each other, and they complement each other. So you move at a faster pace. It's kind of like AI. It's learned how to learn really fast. So it's growing at a compounded rate.
Yeah, try to be better than AI. You know what I'm saying? Be better than that. Be better than them. They're learning at a fast rate. All right, you pick it up now. Learn it, baby. Don't let any excuse or anything get in the way. You tack it head on.
You just learn the skills that are after you do what you really like to do. Right?
Focus on what you like.
Obviously, if you have a passion for something and you figure out a business model behind it, you can probably live off of that. And we're living in an age and a time where that's all possible, because there's going to be somebody who wants to learn about something.
Yeah. So I think with that said, we appreciate you again. I hope this story you found great, because it's a very personal story for sure. It's like it's easy for me to share it because I'm just confident in myself, but it's also not easy. You know what I mean? It's like it's deep.
It's a deep story.
It's like it's something that I'm not proud of, but I'm also proud of who I've become because of that. So
because it's both, right? It's a moment of your weakest, but also the strongest.
Yeah.
Where you decided that's it, not again.
Yeah, I made that decision.
That was a decision, which is what decision means, to cut. You decided to cut everything prior to that versus everything forward after to that. Yeah. It was complete done. That is it for me. Thank you for tuning in again, as always. Vic, you got anything else to wrap it up? In a second, no. I was gonna say something. You said, let me think about this. I was like, well, I'm good, man. Thank y'all again. The claw. I look like one of those guys right now. I don't know what they're little aliens. Yeah, they're funny. Well, that's it for us, and thank you again for tuning in to the U Experience. Yeah. Again, if you have any comments, any suggestions, any ideas of things that we should talk about, any questions, anything, put them in the comments. Anything really, because it's again, I want to learn, take feedback from you guys, from everyone, honestly. Just how can I improve, how can I be better? All learn to learn together while we're learning. So we thank you again. We'll be back next week. Be good. Love y'all. Thank you. Out of here.